Monday morning and it is wet. We ended up getting nearly 2.5 inches of rain here over the weekend on Saturday. Friday, from Friday lunch till Saturday morning about 9 o'clock or so, we got a bunch of rain. So that is the first truck. It's just a tad after 9 right now. And that's the first truck to pull out. And we're gonna see what the day holds. I'm gonna try to get this pile loaded here, get some more of it moved. We're kind of in a bind at our paper mill right here right now. That's in our area. They're completely full of wood, and we're very limited on what we can haul. Matter of fact, they have, that's a load of tops, double bunk tops right there. But after that load right there goes in there, there's no more tops going in there the rest of the year. I can load one more load today, a tree length of pulpwood. So I'm about to get it right now before they cut us off on that. Go ahead and get that one. This whole pile right here is all tree length pulpwood. And I'm gonna get that done, and then that way we'll see whatever they're gonna let us haul. This is Thanksgiving week, and we're in the holiday season. I absolutely teetotally hate this time of year, and here's why. Because when you're rolling in the end of the year, everything slows down so bad. Had a lot of people asking about Jay. Jay's doing better. He went back the other day, and he's got to go back for a strength test to see how strong he is in his chest now, and he's still got to probably going to end up having to have something done with his nose. He's going to have some surgery on his nose, probably to kind of open one side of it back up, because it kind of crushed his nose and the whole process and all that stuff like that. But he's doing a lot better. I hope maybe I can get him on film here another week or so or something like that. But so that's kind of what's going on right now. I'll probably get the drone up here later on this afternoon, maybe at lunch or something, and put it up where you can kind of see the ground that we've covered, because we've covered a lot of ground already on this thing in just a week's time. So I'll be back in just a second. It's funny, you can feel the ground shaking up in this cab when he tracks by me on that thing. Even when he's out there in the road up there, I quit feeling it when he gets on up there. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's make us a quick run right here. I'm flying toward the north. All this green tops here still got to be cut. We're going to cut all the way to that cut over right there. So you can kind of see, you see the strip that we've cut in there. It's crazy. I just had the drone about 130 feet in the air is all. And just to look at the terrain here, the way that it rolls and looks right there and sits, but everything on the right gets cut. All those green tops over there. We would have kept going the way I'm coming from, but my loader's sitting on a pretty good hill right there. And that was not an option today because the rock plays out on the road about right here where this road Y is at right here. The rest of that down through there is all clay where I'm sitting at. But, well, it just gives such a great perspective of what we're dealing with here, what it looks like, you know. That off to the left, the road over there where I just flew was some tough stuff to get down in there in those holes. But so we're going to hit from right here where Kevin's at processing back that way, kind of the way I'm flying now, and get that knocked out. But you can see all the what's here to cut. We're not going to keep cutting what's off in the distance over there. It lines off somewhere right over in here. That's where it lines off at. But I stick that drone up in there and make a run with it real quick, and I take a few pictures. I'll offload them back to my phone and send them to Derek and everybody where we can kind of see what's going on and what the tracks look like. But we're supposed to get a lot of rain coming up here too. Y'all be watching this on Tuesday evening. Supposed to get a good bit more rain, so we'll have to see what the weather ends up doing with us here. We're so got phone mount, which this is listed on my Amazon affiliate link. This is the same mount that I run in my truck and same magnetic stuff that I run in my loader. My case has a plate. I have a plate glued on the back of it. It's just magnetic. You just throw it up there, sticks to it. It will not come off. I don't care what kind of bumps you hit or anything like that. The one in my loader, I track all the time, and those of y'all who's watched for a while know how violent that loader shake, the cab shakes on it. Same thing I got in there. And then I use a good many of these cords like this right here. And this is just a Amazon cord right here from no, I don't think it's Amazon. I can't remember. I've bought quite a few of them, but I've got it all on my affiliate link there. There's a cigarette lighter plug down there, so I'm plug it in, plug the phone in if I need to. Here's the other things that I ordered too, these tie down things right here. I undone this one so I could pull it out, but you can see them. You can get these, they're in that link too. You just stick them down in there and you tighten them down, and I don't know if I can do it one-handed or not, but where you can hang a ratchet strap in or bungee cords or anything like that. So I got 6 of them on here. I got 2 at the front, 2 of them over there on the other side. So I got that done. I'll be doing some more stuff to it as time goes on. You know, you can't do everything all at once and but y'all will see a video probably tomorrow, I think, where I packed the bearings on this trailer. I did put 2 new tires on it, got them today. My dude came by here and picked them up for me. I'd taken them off Sunday evening and rolled them outside. He came by this morning, picked them up, took them into town for me, mounted them on there, and got them put on it. I might even throw a coat of paint on this thing here too, on that trailer. Go ahead and repaint it. I'm not sure. Probably won't do it this winter, but I may go ahead and do that while I've got that. So bearings packed on it, new tires, put a coat of paint on it. And it's got new lights there on the back of it and all that. So should be good to go. Me and Tater rode around on the Ranger tonight there. I got some traps here at the house I've got set. I got traps at another place set. I'm trying to wipe the coon population slap out, and I'm doing a pretty dang good job of it too. And getting them gone and gotten rid of, but those dog-proof traps, they do not play, boy. They'll get a hold. They'll hold them there. They'll hold them. But my next project on the trapping, I've done real well with beavers in the past on lots of different traps with them, catching them primarily in snares. I prefer snares for them because you can put them on the ground or in the water or anything like that. Used a good many conibears. I don't like them as much as I do the snares because you got to get them in the water to really make the beavers do their thing. But my next couple animals that I'm gonna conquer on the trapping is gonna be bobcats and coyotes. So we had today's day in the woods. I think I ended up loading 12 loads a day. It was a slow day, tough day for us. Very, very wet. Like I said earlier in the video, it rained like 2.5 inches Friday into Saturday night. So it took us a little while to get going. Very bad struggle. And then just dealing with this time of year. Every year during the holidays, things slow down so bad in the wood world, just because of the way it is. So, yeah. So I'm going to let y'all go for now. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.